Halo, tes tes satu dua. Morning morning. Halo Bang Merah, Bang Rutarika, saya Semagi juga. Halo ya, selamat datang di stream Umonager. Wah, akhirnya kita sudah mencapai masa-masa libur ya. Lumayan enak sih, 3 hari ke depan libur. Ya, jadi aku bisa banyak tidur lah. Menyenangkan sekali. Tadi aku cek di list juga. Tes tes 1 2 3. Oke, stream delay cuma 5 detik ya. Udah pakai ultra low latency. Halo, selamat malam Jumat atau malam Sabtu ya ini ya, atau Jumat malam ya buat teman-teman semua. Ya, jadi ini adalah stream mingguan Umonager ya. Jadi kalau nggak salah sekarang Umo harusnya nggak bisa nonton sih guys. Umo sekarang sudah sangat sibuk nih harusnya di tempat dia. Ya, lubang explore P ya, ping-pingnya itu ya, ya pingnya. Jadi seharusnya aman nih guys. Harusnya Umo nggak bisa nonton nih. Ya. Ya Bang, itu tadi ada ya, balasannya Q ya. Kalau P itu ping, Q itu apa? QR code ya. Ya hari ini kita nggak macam-macam sih. Aku ini kan main barusan Genshin update ya, jadi ada event baru ya. Aku mau main sekalian bersantai di malam yang indah ini. Ya, tadi sore barusan aku nonton itu sih, konser Genshin yang di YouTube itu sih, bagus sih konsernya. Hari ini untuk merayakan libur ya, aku tadi sore beli bebek goreng. Ya, bebek goreng itu mahal guys kalau buat. Jadi untuk merayakan apa ya, jadi aku terus tiap hari Jumat tuh ada ritual ya, aku tuh selalu beli bebek goreng atau makanan yang agak mahal dikit lah. Ya, ini ya, untuk merayakan kebebasan dari kerja untuk sementara. Pagi ini ya, besok ini 3 hari ke depan kan libur nih. Mungkin aku akan streaming sih untuk 3 hari ke depannya juga. Ya, libur Natal kan ya. Karena sini ada yang Natal, ada kerjaan. Harusnya libur semua sih. Oke, ntar ya, aku pindah ke bukan gajian juga sih. Gajian kita tanggal 1. Ya, kita kembali ke gamenya ya. Oke. Beginilah ya. Oh, belum selesai. Ya, seperti yang kita lihat di sini, kita kembali ke fountain. Ya. Jadi kalau yang belum tahu ya, aku ini seorang veteran Genshin. Aku udah main game ini sejak pas gamenya rilis. Ya. Aku senang sih main game ini. Dulu aku main tiap hari, cuman sekarang setelah aku kerja itu aku gak ada waktu lagi untuk main tiap hari. Jadi aku paling main Genshin itu cuma weekend doang, atau kayak Jumat malam ini kan lagi slow gitu kan ya. Ya. Tepat sini karakter barunya si ini sih ya, si Navia ini yang punya shotgun. Ya, kalau ayah aku udah punya sih. Ini aku kayaknya bakal skip Navia sih guys. Soalnya aku pengen role itu sih. Karakter siapa tuh namanya yang burung itu? Burung anemo itu. Lupa aku. Si Xinyan, Xinyan, bukan Xinyan ya. Si Canyon apa ya? Pokoknya itulah si punya Ganyu itulah ya. Yang aku lihat dia tuh healer sih, kalau yang aku lihat ya skillnya itu, yang aku healer juga, dan animo juga. Jadi kita satu karakter yang cukup menyenangkan. Ya jadi kalau kalian lihat di profil gue ini, aku ini sebenarnya karakter favorit itu si Deya guys. Ya jadi aku adalah satu dari beberapa orang yang role Deya di bannernya sendiri. Jarang sekali tuh orang melakukan itu sekarang tuh. Ya di sini apakah ada yang punya dia selain aku? Nah, dari ruang role pas bannernya atau 50-50 kalah? Ya jadi ya biasanya kalau gini tuh aku biasanya akan mulai dengan daily guys. Cuman sekarang ya karena ada teknologi canggih sekarang ya di Genshin sekarang kalau kita main event tuh bisa nyelesain daily juga pakai apa aja ya. Pakai ini ya. Ini encounter point kalau main event bisa, jadi aku bakal main event aja. Tapi sebelumnya sambil menunggu sebelum mulai eventnya aku akan ngecek beberapa hal. Ya, jadi di sini tuh Genshin ada fitur baru sih guys. Ya kalau kalian yang main Genshin sih ya, melihat ini. Ya. Jadi di sebelah kiri bawah ini ya ada fitur ini sih. Ya, flip semua dan dispatch again. Ya ini baru minggu ini kemarin itu tulis juga. Wah, fitur yang katanya diminta banyak orang. Ya klik baik lagi ya, bias dulu itu harus manual guys satu-satu. Ya canggih sekarang. Ya jadi untuk mungkin ya awal-awal mungkin baru kalian yang mungkin belum pernah melihat ini ya. Ya itu betulnya sangat berguna sih. Memang benar-benar berguna itu nggak bercanda. kayak apa ya? Enak banget loh. Aku pengen tapi sayangnya ASR belum ada kayak gitu. ASR masih ada satu dia. Nah, semoga ASR depannya juga kayak gitu juga ya. Itu walaupun kecil tapi sangat membantu. Ya mungkin ini ya kita review dulu ya akun gue ya. Dari kalian mau lihat. Aku tuh punya banyak karakter. Nah, karena aku emang ya, sudah main lama ya. Di wajar karakterku itu ada berapa ya? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kali 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Ya bener 59 ya? Iya 59, hampir 60 karakter aku punya. Ya lu Pau ya Umonager di sini. Hari ini kita main Genshin ya. Main Genshin bentar karena ini. Ya, cuman ini aku main karena biasa Jumat malam kayak gini aku sebenarnya nggak ada rencana ya bos ini ya. Cuman karena besok itu liburnya lumayan banyak ya, 3 hari, Sabtu, Minggu, Senin kan karena Natal ya. Jadi aku sini. Walaupun habis pulang kerja capek, tapi karena libur ya nanti aku bisa tidurnya juga di kesebuan pagi-pagi. Istirahat. Ya jadi ya aku punya banyak sekali ini. Dan hampir setengahnya tuh udah level 90. Jadi dulu tuh aku sempat punya cita-cita buat naikin semua ke level 90, tapi setengah jalan udah malas karena lama banget naikin level 90 terus ini tuh. Kalau di ASR tuh aku udah mau selesai sudah level 80 semua. Cuman kalau Genshin itu lebih banyak kan, lebih 90 levelnya daripada ASR 80, jadi lebih banyak XP yang dibutuhkan. Ya halo juga, ya halo. Ya lihat nih guys, koleksi karakterku ini luar biasa. Nah, di karakter favoritku tuh Deya guys. Kalau kalian lihat ini ya. Nah, apakah malam ini akan dapat balas dari Sultan? Oh ini ya, sudah banyak yang abu-abu ya. Ya wajar sih. karena hiatus ya Umo ya, jadi mungkin kan banyak yang sudah tidak berminat lagi karena mau nunggu Umo balik ya. Ya, tapi tenang aja guys, nah, aku ini memutuskan kalau nanti aku streaming untuk ini akan aku buat publik semua aja, jadi kalian gak jadi membership untuk nonton, karena kan kasihan juga kan ini ya cuma nonton Umonager kayak aku yang tidak seasik Umo lah istilahnya. Nah, aku nih kalau bilang ya orang biasa aja lah. Tidak bela Umo, makanya kan Umo yang aku suruh streaming bukan aku, jadi karena memang Umo itu dia punya bakat guys, jadi streamer. Kalau aku nih cuma orang biasa aja, cuma bisa main game aja sih aku. Ya jadi kalau ya 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 robot orang maksudnya ya. Ya robot kan tidak ya, fleksibel ya istilahnya. Jadi begitulah. Ya, jadi ini ya karakter favoritku sih Dea nih. Ya siapa di sini yang apa ya punya Dea? Ini karakter langka ini guys. Gak banyak yang punya Dea. Apalagi yang ini ya, yang naikin level sampai 90 kayak aku nih. Ya cuma lihat kalau lihat nih ya Dea kan dari semua karakter yang ada bintangnya nih ya, aku kasih bintang itu cuma Dea doang karena emang karakter favoritku sih. Yang baru dari pundaknya, wah, itu enggak sih, itu terlalu ini ya, terlalu ekstrim ya. Bagi cuma robot bodyguard itu tidak perlu ini ya, tidak perlu nembak rudal, itu overkill istilahnya. Oh iya, ini juga ada fitur baru nih, kita bisa lihat ini kayak recommendation set ini ya, ini juga fitur baru. Dulu itu kita cuma bisa lihat ini kan, stat ini kan di sini kan. Sekarang udah bisa lihat setnya juga. Ini bagus untuk pemula ya, tapi kan aku sudah sepuh ini tidak terlalu berguna karena aku udah tahu apa yang bisa dipakai dan atau badan aku yang misalnya bisa dipakai juga gitu. Ya, ya nonton Power Ranger ya. Ya, oh, Bang Popo ini udah lama gak main ya. Tuh. Ya, jadi untuk kalian yang apa orang yang malas lihat set ini sudah ada kayak gini, tinggal ikutin ini aja. Ya. Jadi ini ya, jadi ini aku lihat nih kebanyakan sih udah bener sih setnya sih, udah bagus sih, jadi ya bisa diikuti. Nah, oke. Terakhir pas update Fontaine, oh berarti pas 4.0 ya itu sekitar 4 bulan yang lalu lah nggak salah itu ya, update Fontaine itu udah keluar. Ya. Jadi kebetulan ini kalau yang ini ya, yang baru mau return ya, atau lagi break. Jadi karakter yang dibanyak sekarang itu dari sini Navia sama Ayaka. Nah, kan ini kan Riran ya, tapi yang baru sih Navia ini. Ini aku tunjukin ya. Ya, jadi Fontaine itu sekitar bulan Agustus kalau nggak salah. Agustus apa? Ya kayaknya bulan Agustus kan. Ya, ini karakter yang baru ya, si Navia ya, aku tunjukin ya. Aku kayaknya nggak perlu sih guys. Aku kayaknya skip Navia sih. Kayak aku udah punya Carry Geo. Pak, mirip karakter apa? Mirip Bedu Dion gitu Pak. Oh mirip ini, Durandal ya. Ya, menurutku nggak terlalu sih, cuma apa? Rambutnya doang ya sama pirang ya. Ya, jadi sebenarnya karakternya cukup asik ya. Dia bisa, istilahnya apa namanya? Bisa nembak dari ini ya. Bisa gini ya. Bisa ada shotgun ya di payungnya. Cukup unik. Sebenarnya seru sih. Cuman aku nggak butuh karakter gila lagi, yang karakter itu udah kebanyakan. Dan patch depan itu ada ini ya. Ada karakter baru itu yang aku pengen tuh. Si yang burung itu loh, karakter burung itu loh. Yang ibunya ganyo itu loh. Namanya siapa ya? Aku lupa tuh. Nama burungnya tuh namanya Claude Taylor, tapi kalau nama karakternya lupa aku. Si Xianyun atau apa itu ya? Umonager Ayaka berguna nggak kira-kira? Ayaka tuh udah gak lama sih sekarang. Sekarang metanya tuh udah gak terlalu bagus buat freeze sih. Cuman Ayaka tuh sebenarnya masih bagus ya. Cuman masalahnya sekarang tuh musuh tuh banyak yang susah buat di freeze. Kan namanya Ayaka itu kan karakternya dia harus main freeze ya. Kalau nggak main freeze nggak bagus dia. Tapi sekarang ada sih kalau mau. Ya, Ayaka itu kan DPS ya, DPS. Dulu itu dia tuh kan, OP-nya Ayaka tuh dulu karena dia dapat ini sih, apa ada Ayaka sih, mana Ayaka? Bikin sekalian ya. Nah ini Ayaka. Ya, jadi Ayaka ini kan satu karakter yang udah cukup lama ya, udah hampir 2 tahun kayaknya dia. Ya, jadi Ayaka tuh karakternya tuh tipenya tuh dia harus main tim freeze ya, jadi harus dia nge-freeze musuh habis itu Pak ultinya itu dikenain tuh langsung damage-nya gede gitu kan. Tapi sekarang musuh tuh udah susah dibuat di-freeze, jadi dia udah nggak terlalu meta. Kecuali kamu ini sih bisa di-buff pakai Shenhe gitu kan. Kalau kamu mau nge-buff pakai Shenhe dia cuma full apa ya? Didobrak aja ya damage-nya pakai Shenhe itu bisa sih, masih bisa main kayak gitu. Cuman kan Shenhe itu ya yang 5 ya, dan udah lama dia hariran ya. Cuman aku nggak ngerosian ya juga. Ya tapi sekarang udah jarang sih ya tuh. Ya sekarang itu emang metanya sih Dendro ya, Dendro itu udah OP sih. Sama karakter Fontaine tuh juga kuat-kuat sih sekarang tuh. Apalagi Furina nih ya. Furina sekarang tuh metanya meta healer sih kalau ada Furina tuh. Sekarang tuh gara-gara Furina tuh semua orang tuh pengen build healer gitu. Karena kalau main Furina tuh harus main healer. Kalau enggak mati nanti. Jadi kan kalau bagi yang belum tahu ya, Furina ini dia satu karakter yang ya, OP rasanya ya, sangat OP, sangat kuat ya. Dia tuh skillnya tuh dia ngebuff semua teman, cuman dia tuh sambil ngedrain atau ngurangin HP-nya teman juga. Jadi main dia tuh harus pakai healer. Kalau nggak ada healer nggak bisa. Dan buffnya tuh kuat guys. Kayaknya buffnya tuh dia lebih kuat dari Kazuha. Buffnya Furina tuh. Jauh lebih kuat dari Kazuha buffnya Furina. Cuman masalahnya tuh dia tuh mainnya sama healer. Nah, aku nih. Nah untuk masalah healer nih masalahnya ya. Aku untungnya punya Jin ya. Cuman healerku tuh sebenarnya nggak terlalu banyak sih. Paling Bennett, tapi Bennett tuh nggak terlalu bagus buat Furina karena healernya dia cuma 1 orang doang. Kalau Furina itu harus cari healer yang bisa banyak, langsung bisa heal semua. Nah masanya itu healer yang baru kayak si Charlotte ya, yang terkonten yang foto-foto itu bagus itu, dia healernya banyak. Healerku yang paling bagus itu sini sih, apa namanya? Si Yao Yao. Ini healer yang paling bagus kalau nggak salah. Ya, Furina tuh enaknya bisa jalan di atas air ya. Ya aku juga tuh, alasan aku ngeroll Furina tuh karena biar bisa jalan di atas air itu yang banget sih kalau buat exploration. Terus ada Sayu, tapi Sayu tuh healernya, healer yang bagus buat Furina tuh susah sekarang bikinnya. Aku tuh ada Jin ini bagus buat Furina karena burstnya tuh heal langsung semua kan. Cuman healer sekarang tuh kalau yang nggak bisa heal semua tuh susah buat sama Furina. Soalnya dia modelnya banyak guys. Ya kemudian HP-nya banyak. Aduh. Susi jadi nggak guna, waduh. Yes, ya jadi ini sih. Dan kalau carry yang apa ya? Oh ya, aku juga ini ya, si Nilo ini satu-satunya karakter bintang 5 yang limited yang aku punya constellation. Aku punya ini. C1 Nilo, cuma dia doang sih, selain karakter standar ya. Sushi Cupang, oh Kokomi maksudnya. Oh ini ya. Sebenarnya Kokomi itu di combo sama Furina bagus sih dia, bagus sih. Cuman kan dia ini lebih ini ya, dia tuh hybrid DPS sama healer sebenarnya kan. Dan jadi sebenarnya bagus dia buat sama Furina tuh. Jadi sebenarnya nggak bukan jaguna juga sih sebenarnya si Kokomi itu. Ya kalau masa jalan dia itu emang dari dulu nggak guna sih itu si Kokomi itu. Tapi kalau buat sama Furina tuh sebenarnya dia bagus sih tim. Aku udah coba soalnya. Kokomi sama Furina tuh bagus. lancar aja. Aku juga punya, ya malam Bang Blazing, malam. Ya di akhirnya kan, ya Bang Papau, ya akhirnya udah. Tapi apa ya, Pokoknya itu emang di akhirnya nggak ada guna sih, soalnya harus pakai ulti kan. Itu harus ngisi energi gitu ya, nggak terlalu kepake juga sebenarnya. Cuma gimmick doang. Tapi kalau full nanti bener kepake, saya dia infinite ya. Ya tadi siapa tadi? Ya Bang Blazing, ya ini kita main Genshin ya. Aku lagi showcase akunku ini ya. Jadi aku punya karakter sangat banyak ya. Lihat saja sih, karakterku banyak semua. Dan ini hampir semua udah di build sih, ada artifaknya semua sih ini. Hampir semua ada artifaknya nih, kayak Kasua, Dongli, Abedo ada. Ini juga frame ini ada. Yang aku build tuh paling cuma si ini sih. Ini paling ya, ini ya, nggak terlalu dibuild ya. Barbara sih paling, Barbara doang yang ada artifak kayaknya. Dan P ada, bahkan di skinnya aja ada walaupun ini ya. Biarnya artifaknya. Coba lihat biayanya. Wah, lu Bang Jeremy. Biayanya ini tuh, aku buildnya Crimson Wings. Sebenarnya ya ini tuh bukan build yang ideal untuk biaya, apalagi kalau biayanya Chino kayak aku. Jadi biayanya aku pakai buat build support aja sih saya guys sebenarnya. Ya, jadi ya aku pakai ini sacrificial guys. Dia cuma aku pakai buat ini sih lebih banyak buat exploration sih sama biar biasanya pakai skillnya doang sih. Ya soalnya seperti yang kalian tahu ya mungkin ya kalau yang main ya dia ini auto standar jadi tidak terlalu kuat buat DPS. Ya, tapi karena aku senang aja sih tidak aku pakai. Ya, tidak beli, saya bukan tidak beli meta ya yang ini sih. Tapi ini ya, emang aku senang banget sih sama si dia. Oke, ya. Wah, oke sekarang kita ini ya, aku hari ini pengen ini sih, pengen main event ya. Ya jadi ada event baru sih, eventnya aku udah kata ada karakter baru sih yang muncul sisi Chiori sama itu yang pakai tembakan tuh ya si Sevrus ya, Sevrus. Ya mari kita mainkan ya. Tambah saja eventnya sambil ya ambil santai. Terus ya, oh ya timku yang sekarang ini tim ini ya, tim friendship ya, jadi Frina sama Franklin ya buat friendshipnya, jadi ini bukan tim yang ideal sebenarnya. Oh wait, waduh, salah. Ya kita ke sini. Ya sambil ini ya. Jadi ini ada ceritanya ada festival film sih di konten.
Seriously? But Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How could you only be telling me this now?
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now. Xavier!
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time.
Oh ya, si Xavier ini apa ya? NPC-nya udah lama sih, dia NPC dari zaman Inazuma ini sebenarnya, si NPC. Ingat banget tuh dia NPC buat ini ya, buat di quest Tatarasuna itu, yang pulau radioaktif ya. Kalau kalian ada ingat ya, kalau ada yang main ya. Ya, jadi ini dia emang pembuat film ini.
Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws
Jadi ini
and trials.
eventnya tuh kayak apa
It's
ya?
one of the most
Oscar-nya
important festivals for
Genshin
this
ya.
nation.
Jadi ada pialanya
What's
gitu.
that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
Ya, jadi selama 3 tahun apa ya? 3 tahun ya. Pemain Genshin tuh nggak pernah lewatkan event satu pun. Iya.
From the books. In order to avoid any
Dan aku dengar di event ini dapat hadiahnya cukup bagus sih, dapat senjata
I usually
Claymore
try to
itu.
recite things straight from the source.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt and the Lantern Rite in Lille.
Yes, those are festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year. To commemorate the Loch Knights, people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water. But a few
Iya, ini
years
aku
ago,
main tuh biasanya pakai English dub ya. Soalnya aku orang itu mas baca kan.
decided to change the part about pure water to
Ya, jadi
sweet.
karena aku bisa bahasa Inggris ya, jadi aku bisa mendengarkan
Really doesn't
tanpa harus
surprise
membaca.
Paimon at all.
Sorry ya guys, aku tidak terlalu wibu ya, nggak kayak
Seems
umum.
more akin to a carnival now, and it's
Oh iya, tadi
quite
ada
popular
si ini
among
nih, si Jeffress di background itu.
Every year, you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
Ah, yes, it appears I've strayed off topic.
Oh, ini kata yang baru guys,
I just got
di
too excited
tempat
after
tapi
seeing
yang
you. Let me get back to
skillnya
the
nembak.
The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
Farina Award.
What award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name. Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Alright, guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
Oh ya, ini Chiori karakter apa ya? Karakter yang baru ya. Tapi belum rilis ya karakternya, cuma baru saja di story. Si Chiori itu dia karakter Inazuma. Asalnya dari Inazuma lah dia. Cuma dia pindah ke Fontaine buat jadi ini sih, fashion designer ya. Nah, yang aku dengar dia Geo ya namanya. Apa rumornya dia juga bintang 5 sih, tapi rumor aja sih. Nggak tahu sih dia bintang 5 atau bintang 4 sih. Tapi aku dengar sih dia bintang 5. Ya. Sionia Butik.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too.
How to describe her? Well,
Ya, di
she
background
tends
ini
to be
ada
pretty
Zephyrus
direct
lagi.
and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress. Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
Oke, eventnya dimulai. Wah, ini UI eventnya keren banget sih guys, aku lihat. Udah kayak ini ya, kayak film beneran ya. Jadi eventnya kalau nggak salah tuh ada event ini si tembak ini kan, terus ini event battle nggak sih? Ya itu battle, ini tuh yang event co-op gitu ya, yang masukin apa itu kayak giring bebek gitu ya. Nah, ini bikin film. Ya. Mari kita lanjutkan dulu questnya. Ya, jadi ini ya untuk main event ya. Kita akan second questnya dulu. Ya dari, oh ya kita pertama akan ke Aquabus. Mau jemput tamu di sini. Ya, untuk biar imersif ya kita akan naik lift. Walaupun aku bisa aja lompat dari sini ya. Ini senang banget sih musiknya Fontaine, kayak asik aja gitu. Gak terlalu sedih, gak terlalu happy juga, kayak pas sih buat aku. Kayaknya Clementine apa Navi ya? Clementine ya, nggak salah. Oh iya, Clementine. Ya guys, itu dia karakter barunya si Chiori. Dan kita dapat preview desainnya di sini.
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure she wouldn't always look like a cat that had been unceremoniously dropped in a bucket of paint. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, There's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after mora after all.
Ya, aktornya, artisnya ada 3 orang ini ya. Ayat kerja ini.
Really? Then where do you live? We Malazines live in Marcy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
You're so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even finished chatting with Aval yet. I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you. So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Oh, so you all know each other already! My, what a coincidence! What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Oke, bentar, baca dulu ya. Nggak pakai full volukasa ya. Oh ini, maksudnya buat dia-nya. Ya sebenarnya ya. Nah, kalau maksudnya volukasa itu yang ini nggak sih? Oh ini. Jadi sebenarnya aku udah mikirkan ya. Aku awalnya pengen bikin dia pakai 4 piece set, 4 piece ini ya. Cuman aku farming itu gak dapat yang bagus. Aku dapatnya ini sih yang bagus-bagus nih, Crimson Sandwich kan, soalnya aku udah lama main dari awal farming ini. Ya ini sih lumayan sih aku dapatnya, piece-piece-nya ya. Paling ini sih, statnya nih sebenarnya lumayan lah ya, dengan ada energy recharge juga. Walaupun dia kayaknya aku gak butuh energy recharge sih. Karena aku nggak pernah pakai burstnya dia. Emang Bang Besi mau add friend. Nah, boleh nggak ya? Sepertinya friendku udah penuh sih tapi ya slot friendku. Ya. Pak Boy ini ya tim waifu plus only ya, yaitu tim yang cukup apa ya, cukup sering digunakan. Tanya ini ya kan, waifu itu kan biasanya gampang mati ya, jadi biasanya menggunakan Zhongli ya. Oke, lanjut ya. Nah, jadi, aduh, kenapa lompat? Salah. FPS mode. Oh, maksudnya event yang baru nih, event baru ini ada nih sih, ada event FPS mode itu sih emang. Lanjut story.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Ya, aku dengan makanan Prancis tuh enak-enak sih. Nggak tahu sih, belum pernah makan Prancis. Oh iya, dan komennya self-care ini ya. Makanan Jepang sih, aku dengar tidak suka banyak.
How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew, a lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Two Musketeers.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
Oh, halo Bang Ahmad,
It
halo.
said that Fontaine's legal system is well
Ya, aku
developed.
cuma ini sih main. Ada event baru kan di Fontaine
Can't
ini.
you simply take him to court over the matter?
Deko kita.
I'm still more
Dan
concerned
event
about
baru ini
filming.
sambil
Even if I were to take him
main
to court,
Genshin
I'm
santai
afraid it
lah.
would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of Mora on
Ya,
such
kayak
short
aman main
notice.
Genshin kan.
Besides, we have to consider the film festival submission deadline.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No,
Tapi kayaknya
out of the question.
hari itu panas.
To have you come
Soalnya aku
all
main
this
pakai
way
hotspot.
just to
Kayaknya
act for free?
pakai kabel.
No, that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation. Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hoped this trip would serve as a good start for the future.
Ya kan pakai skinnya ya.
You could say that's
Tapi sayangnya aku udah punya
why
skinnya
the National
karena
Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I
skinnya bukan skin
understand, but
gratis.
having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine.
Part 2 yang gratis.
It's my hope
Skinnya
that
yang
the film can
gratis
be
sama
finished
skin
and
siapa
released
ya?
as smoothly as possible. If
Skin
you
yang bisa
still
bukan
don't feel
sih?
comfortable
Kayaknya
with this
bisa ya
arrangement,
kalau nggak salah.
I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
All right, I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough Mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family heirloom.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Oke, bentar ya guys. Mungkin dia akan apa ya? Mungkin sistemnya akan agak buffering bentar. Soalnya aku mau ini guys, aku mau menggunakan kabel dari yang tidak pakai hotspot. Soalnya hotspot tuh panas, bikin panas HP. Sambungin kabel dulu ke HP ku biar nggak usah pakai nyalain hotspot ya. Lebih enak juga sebenarnya. Oke, udah nyambung belum ya? Oke, tambahin dekat HP. Yang begini, wow. Oke, ya, tes halo. Ya, tadi harusnya streamingnya detik bentar ya, tapi saya coba lagi. Ya, saya guys, ya, saya sudah aman. Ya. Sip ya. Oke, bentar ya. Aha. Oke, sip. Ya, lanjut story-nya ya.
Me too. Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to.
Ew. All right, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen. So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh, but how can we help with that? We don't know much about making a film.
All right, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapperboard to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
A clapperboard? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that!
All right, then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh, he's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Devat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
What do you say, Traveler? Are you interested in the job?
Oke, kita jadi kameramen ya ini.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
Ups, tidak ada pelukan Bang Xavier.
So, all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
Oh, me! I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days. I'm not sure who will have time to help.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do right now.
Farina? Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Halo Bang Beli Ruby.
That's her. She
Gacha.
worked at a theater troupe not too long ago, and now
Sorry ya
she's
Bang, aku skip Navi ya, jadi gak gacha ya. Lu kalau mau gacha, minggu depan aku mau gacha Ruan Messi buat ASA. Kayak mungkin itu
I
ya.
saw that musical. Her performance was perfect.
Kalau yang sini aku skip Navi ya sih, soalnya aku mau
Don't let her former identity intimidate you.
itu siapa tuh?
She's the best
Aku lupa tuh
candidate
namanya tuh ya. Karakter yang itu,
You'll never
potret
know
tenar itu,
until you give her
yang
a shot.
burung itu loh.
Fine.
Yang siluman
Right,
burung
you
dari
will.
Leo itu.
I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything!
Sanjun bukan namanya. Ya
Then
itu
I'll have to
itu.
ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
Kita cuma mainin aja sih.
Us to also come
Event.
along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'm sure there are many places you would like to visit. Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as the producer.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider
Gaming, gaming gitu. Kalau itu ya karakter bareng saya tuh ya.
Farina pretty well by now.
Namanya lucu sih mas.
Your faces, though,
Namanya
you
gaming.
have your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
All
Mungkin
right.
tuh, mungkin itu kan nama Cina ya, jadi bahasanya harusnya bukan gaming ya. Kayak apa ya? Gaming apa gitu. Ya pokoknya gitu lah ya.
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydro Archon. I wonder what she would like.
Aduh, akun kalau ada tahu semua gitu.
That Lady
Ya,
Farina
sangat
once
ini
fancied
ya.
a clockwork ring.
Sayang
So
sekali ya.
perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption for her.
Kutukan laptop gitu ya.
Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontanalia mousse?
Kalau aku main tuh menang ya. Aku terakhir roll itu roll.
But wouldn't that be a
Kalau roll si Furina itu aku head on jadi nggak
Fontanalia
50-50 sih.
festival
Jadi
happening
dapat.
right now? I heard Avo tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for
Karakter bintang 5 Fontaine yang aku darah itu si Winnie sama Furina. Kalau ini kayaknya aku menang 50-50.
I agree with Yoimiya.
Habis itu aku coba roll di flat kan, tapi kalah sama Dinaria. Itu lah. Habis itu aku roll ini sih. Roll Furina dapat.
some Fontanalia
that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of work.
Oh gitu ya, install ya. Mau main Genshin dari.
You're right. We need to further sweep.
Ya, aku sebenarnya juga main Genshin tuh casual aja sih bang. Cuma main seminggu sekali aja. Aku sekarang main cuma story doang sih. Main buat story-nya doang, sama eventnya
A
gitu.
gift that's sweeter than any
Soalnya kan
dessert
aku
in the
udah
world.
banyak kan, jadi aku nggak terlalu brutal, nggak terlalu lagi sebenarnya.
Your words of praise.
Karakter ini kayaknya cukup keren juga sih aku lihat sih. Desainnya. Oh ya, dapat resep ini ya. Coba mau bisa dimasak sini nggak sih? Oh iya, ada resep baru. Aku lupa beli kan. Bentar, aku beli dulu ya resepnya ya. Makanan Prancis semua kan. Makaron. Oh iya, oke. Saya ada kompor nggak sih? Kita lihat. Ya.
You go ahead. No need to worry about us.
Nggak ke event offline Genshin, enggak sih. Aku tuh nggak terlalu suka ke event-event gitu sih. Coba ya mungkin Umo ya yang biasanya suka ke situ. Mainnya si Umo tuh sempat datang ke event offline ASR
Looking forward
yang
to the good.
beli buat dapat tiket gitu. Ya kalau aku ini lebih introvert orangnya. Tidak terlalu suka keramaian. Ya, sekarang kita akan menemui Furina. Walaupun aku ada Furina di sini. Ke apartemen Furina. Biasanya. Dapat tiket Joey ya kak, oh ya. Yang saya tuh main yang sama Danang itu ya. Si Oma tuh datang tuh. Yang di cafe apa itu ya?
This is where Farina lives.
Convenium kalau nggak salah itu Jakarta.
I'll go knock on the door.
Ya, aku nitip tiket.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea? Who are you?
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know.
Ya,
Huh?
bangun siang itu emang enak ya.
Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontinalia mousse? It's one of my favorites.
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader, and he's the camera operator.
Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it? No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you
Tinggal
say?
6.000 bisa nggak ya dapat uangnya?
Sure
Ya,
are getting better at rolling with the situation.
tes selanjutnya tuh ada ini sih, ada event sih. Semua Universe tuh dapat lumayan banyak duitnya. Kalau kamu ke ending ya, bisa sih harusnya.
Alright, how about
Tapi jangan sih kamu udah tanda tahu. Apa sih punya 30.000 jadi aku udah pasti dapat.
Your work is up to my standards.
Dan aku udah tahun juga sih, jadi ya aku pasti dapat sih Ruanme. Tinggal masalah aku sih memang juga pengen nge-roll ini sih.
It's essential
Kalau
for
ada
the camera operator to understand
sisa
the
duit lumayan banyak mau nge-roll ekornya si
I'll
Blade.
make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
Fase 1 ya bisa kayaknya, mungkin aja bisa. Kayaknya event kalau yang semua Universe ada event gitu ya, kayak yang spawn di dasar dulu itu kan ya. Tapi sekarang namanya buat anjir itu. Biasanya ngasih 3 dapat 3.000 ya, bisa dapat 3.000 dari event. Terus sama daily dan macam-macam, ya bisa lah. Cukup buat dapat bintang 5, tapi nggak tahu ya kalau 50-50. 30.000 kan. Gacha berapa lama? Aku ini aku terakhir ya itu udah gacha topas sih. Jadi gua sama Argenti itu aku nggak gacha.
Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Wah ini yang bikin film nih. Sama aku beli ini sih kayak apa? Starel Pass apa tuh? Yang tiap hari dapat ekstra jadi itu. Jadi ya aku beli ituan jadi lumayan. Aku beli Battle Pass juga. Jadi aku tidak free to play kalau saya, tapi di sini aku kali ini aku free to play kalau saya nggak free to play sih. Oh ini kayak kita ambil ini ya sesuai dengan deskripsi ya, scene ini. Oh iya ini ya. Oh belum kayak gini ya. Narasinya ya. Start shooting. Iya emang modalnya banyak sih. Aku udah banyak. Kayak aku tuh nggak kayak Umo ya. Aku mikir-mikir kalau mau gacha. Aku tuh yang ngerasa aku skip itu ya si aku dulu tuh nggak gacha si Jingan kan, terus nggak gacha Silverwood juga. Terus habis itu aku gacha Lucha, terus Blade Kafka aku gacha. Dan aku skip dan yang 5. Terus aku gacha First One, terus Jingliu, Topaz, terus Wuhu harga di skip. Aku skip malah beberapa.
Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Lo baca Silver Wolf sekarang paling kepake. Ya memang si Silver Wolf kan bisa ini ya, bisa ngasih weakness, jadi mau gimana aja pasti kepake sih.
No. How much you're willing to pay me?
Cuman dulu itu aku nggak terlalu mengutamakan Silver
It's
Wolf.
also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Aku tuh mengutamakan healer kan itu bocah itu
Well,
Silver Wolf.
I can offer you
Itu
this
juga
much.
Silver Wolf sekarang aku sebenarnya udah nggak terlalu butuh sih Silver Wolf. Di PS ku udah lumayan.
That's all? If Nervy
Ya,
let
aku
me
udah ada
hear this,
di
he
PS
could
buat
charge
semua
you
elemen
with
deh.
underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
Terus pet depan dapat daftar hasil gratis, jadi aku
Well, even though it's highly
ya tidak kekurangan di PS lah, jadi nggak terlalu Silver Wolf, jadi aku skip
there's
juga
still
Silver Wolf.
something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel
Gitu
that
ya.
was a #1
Kalau kau
bestseller?
mau tuh bisa bikin tim Mono Quantum sama Silver Wolf, itu pakai
Of
semua
course
sih.
I read it. I've always had a keen
Kalau ada
interest in
Busan ya,
artistic works
ya
that
Busan
struck
terus
a chord
Sila
with
apa
the populace.
Cincoy itu kan.
I see.
Atau Sui gitu, pas depan ada Sui.
You must
Kalau
have
bikin
used
Mono
most
Quantum.
of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Cukup kuat sih,
Not
soalnya
really.
bisa
The novel's author transferred the copyright to me
Makan
practically
semua musuh
for
nggak?
free
Jadi
once
dengan
I learned
weakness.
that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another
Kalau sama
issue.
Dokter Rasio juga bagus sih itu si Silver Wolf, soalnya dia ngasih di buff
He probably
buat
just wants
Dokter
to get his
Rasio.
name out there. So,
Rasio kan
Hore isn't
dapat
the
gratis
most
kan
important
bisa
thing
gitu.
to him right now.
Di combo sama
It
Silver.
reminds me of a
Bagus juga tuh.
delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know. Ahem, Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit.
Absolutely no problem.
Tim Jing lu langsung aja semua, tim Kafka saya jalan. Oke gitu ya. Aku juga ada si Jingi sama Kafka, jadi aku juga
It seems that your crew
ya sih tinggal Kafka kan tinggal ganti teammate-nya ya sesuai elemen. Aku juga semua kata gitu aku punya choice sih buat Silver Wolf ini.
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves.
Gak ada Gunaven, ada Sampo, aku double juga. Ada apa? Siapa tuh luka ya.
I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you have fine
Ya,
cheese
tapi
and
kalau
bread,
kalau
you wouldn't just
mau
let
sih
it
ada
sit
Silver Wolf,
on
tapi kalau mau
counter
pakai lagi sih,
and moldy just because
gua
you
koleksi
make
karakter
it
Quantum sih
right.
bikin ini buat Mono Quantum. Itu OP sih.
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate. There's a
Oh
lot
iya,
that
masih
goes into
11-12 ya.
Although the trickiest tasks of
Ya, kayaknya ya, harusnya masih bisa sih aku dapat full star.
We'll still need to reserve filming
Aku punya, jadi kalau Jing Lu itu biasanya aku combo sama Blue-nya. Soalnya aku punya Blue-nya.
And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer.
Bisa kalau ada Ruan Mei, gak gampang sih soalnya Ruan Mei. Aku lihat ya cukup ya
Yes, I
pattern harmonia
thought
sangat
about this
kuat.
as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Glorand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's musketeers?
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I don't have
Dan misalnya Black Swan ya. Ya, kurang ngasih Black Swan tuh
So,
ngiri idioti sih.
in the end,
Ya,
we
rumornya ya,
still have
nggak
to
tahu sih.
start by talking to Nervilette.
No
Bagus
need
buat
to go to
Kafka
all
ini.
that trouble. I know their captain
Mungkin juga bakal nolong juga
Oh,
sih.
you do? Wait, Chiori, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's musketeers?
Nunggu leak ya.
No particular reason.
Dari satu sih kayaknya itu sih siapa tuh namanya?
And she's helped me
Apa
out on
siapa
a few
yang goreng ya?
occasions. In return,
Anterin
I've helped
sama
her handle a few
Firefly.
situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly.
Ya, rumornya segitu
So
tapi nggak tahu benar
we've
apa enggak.
gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more mysterious.
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's
Dan
just out
Fantin ada yang
to
bilang aja ya.
As for
Kalau
whether
bilang
she
sih
has
ajaran tuh bakal agak belakang sih.
I'll have to go
Kayaknya
ask
ya.
her first.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on
Kayaknya ajaran tuh kayaknya bakal agak lama sih, bakal ada di belakang.
You can just tell me how things went when we
Cepet-cepet
discuss
sih. Ya,
tomorrow's
feelingku sih gitu ya.
No problem.
Karena aku lihat dari lore-nya ya. Saya nggak tahu juga
Having
sih.
fun feels like a big boost to our team.
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power
Ya,
of my
nunggu di
name in
penting
these
saja.
lands. You'll be so glad I agreed to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Can do it for our
Then let's
films
get going.
premiere.
I happen to know where Chevreuse is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our two lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What?
Pasti ada satu
So is
B15.
every person in Teyvat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being
Ya,
paid
tiap batch
either.
tuh memang sekarang apa ya?
I already knew
Tiap batch tuh biasanya ada 2 bintang 5 baru sih. Jadi ya sih, sejauh ini setiap batch tuh ada karakter baru terus sih.
It seems the gods
Ya,
have
karakternya sih
put
rasanya kan
a
kayaknya
spell on
apa ya,
these
tidak
Navia.
seperti Genshin ya.
And that certainly
Kan
doesn't
base, jadi mungkin mereka lebih gampang ya, karakternya bisa lebih banyak gitu. Genshin kan paling kadang-kadang bisa 2 bintang 5, tapi biasanya cuma 1 bintang 5 itu sih yang baru sih kalau Genshin ya, tiap patch. Kecuali kalau patch-patch kayak awal-awal ya. Nah, tapi Asia tuh setiap rilis tuh ada terus tiap patch tuh. 2 karakter baru tiap patch. Ya. Tapi itu normal sih, soalnya kan ya gamenya nggak kayak Genshin kan karakternya. Nah, kan kalau saya nggak perlu aja Genshin. Jadi effortnya lebih banyakin ke karakternya gitu.
All right, this is the place.
Ya biar nggak bosan ya.
Anyone around here?
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems kinda intimidating.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Chiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I
Ya,
can only
soalnya
imagine
ya.
what Chiori has been
Dan aku
through to
lihat
get where
bikin
she is
game
today.
Genshin kayaknya itu susah.
But having more
Bang,
connections
Robin.
has definitely worked in her favor.
Susahnya tuh nggak cuma bikin gamenya, soalnya kan ini ya.
Reading on the job?
Soalnya tuh bikin gamenya bisa masuk mobile itu yang susahnya itu. Karena kan game harusnya kan Genshin di HP ya.
No. Multiple. Branching story
Kalau bikin game open world di PC doang gitu kan, atau PS doang gitu kan. Sekarang udah banyak. Tapi kalau di multi-platformnya itu yang susah. Soalnya aku denger itu sampai Genshin itu kalau buat PS-nya ya, versi PS-nya tuh harus bener bikin baru kayak bikin baru gitu kayak apa.
There's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend
Terus
on
kalau buat yang bikin game apa, open buat anime tuh, kalau game apa ya, yang satu karena gamenya tuh game live service ya. Kalau buat game open world doang gitu kan, kayak apa, kayak Elden Ring gitu kan, atau apa GTA gitu kan, atau apa lagi open world ya, kayak God of War gitu kan, itu kan gamenya bikin udah gitu kan. Tapi kalau live service itu kan harus ada terus, itunya yang susah.
Halt!
Modalnya butuh gede itu.
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything.
Nah itu ya game Final Fantasy yang HP itu ya. Aku dengar sih tadi belum main sih. Aku kan juga penyakitnya. Review-nya tidak terlalu bagus.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either.
Ya tapi kalau misalnya emang bikin game kayak gitu susah. Susahnya itu buat bikinnya jadi cross platformnya itu yang susah. Yang paling susah itu.
Hand over whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise, let
Aku
me
juga sampai sekarang masih takjub ya. Game kayak gitu bisa dimain di HP walaupun HP-nya harus HP canggih. Itu susah itu.
But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book,
Sama ini, biasanya tuh dulu tuh dia tuh kayak apa ya? Dia tuh aku pernah nonton dokumenter gitu ya.
On the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted
Si
it.
Mihoyo itu dia bikin Genshin itu sebenarnya dari mulai tahun 2017 gitu kan. Kita pas
take them away,
ya.
Atelier.
Dan pas itu mereka tuh prediksi kalau tahun 2020 itu HP itu sudah bisa apa ya?
What's going on here?
Digunakan untuk memainkan Genshin gitu. Jadi itu mereka tuh mulai bikin Genshin sebelum device tuh bisa main Genshin itu ada ya.
Oh.
Ya, jadi mereka tuh ya, cukup visioner istilahnya ya.
Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted
Jadi
to ask me
sebenarnya
about has
rata-rata
to
tuh
do with
kalau
them,
gue
right?
lihat berarti butuh kamu buat Genshin itu butuh minimal 3 tahun lah ya.
Now
Makanya
that
sekarang
Bashay has been brought to justice, no
yang
new
tahun depan
shipments
tuh
of
katanya
scent
ada
have
game
been
yang mau
distributed to
Train Wave
sellers.
itu mas satu yang
The Fontaine guards have been
Event
busy
Genshin itu
collecting
baru mau jadi itu 3
scents
tahun
still
kan.
circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our
Jadi
reliable
kayaknya
source here,
bukan masalah
this
orang
should
nggak
be
ada
the
yang
very
mau
last
nggak mau
batch.
bikin, cuman yang bikinnya tuh lama gitu.
Pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys. Oh, Paimon almost forgot
Betul,
to
bikinnya lama. Jadi mungkin tahun depan mungkin udah ada sih, cukup beberapa yang coba lah.
I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so...
Nah, jangan ada dulu ya, buat Tower Fantasy itu ya, gamenya yang katanya mau bikin kayak Genshin, cuman gamenya nggak terlalu sukses sih.
Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevreuse. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevreuse's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action
Kalau
choreographer
nggak
for the
soalnya,
actors?
sebenarnya bukan masalah itu sih, ya.
Yes,
Lebih
that's
ke
right.
ini ya, bukan
I want
masalah
to make sure
main
we get
barangnya.
all the details right.
Cuman masalah dia tuh
Actor's posture and
terlalu
understanding
ambisius aja sih.
firearms to be as
Ya,
realistic as
MMO tuh
possible.
gamenya juga susah bikin di MMO itu kan. Apalagi kamu mau bikin di MMO, pas bikin yang Genshin
since
itu.
you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay,
Itu susah banget itu.
No
Kayak
need to say
MMO
anymore.
tuh
I'll join.
bikinnya tuh lama harusnya tuh.
Just like that.
Dan tuh kayaknya bikinnya cuma setahun apa 2 tahun gitu ya, setiap lunas itu. Terlalu waktu aja sih menurut tuh gamenya tuh. Nggak terlalu, nggak sabaran.
really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my
Kayak MMO
plate for
itu
the moment.
sekarang tuh minimal 5 tahun nih bikin tuh kan.
Besides, I
MMO
personally
itu.
really like this novel. I even
Aku
have the
bagus ya.
collector's edition at home. Stories where justice
Makanya
prevails over
jarang,
evil.
sekarang tuh
Never
jarang
fails
yang
for
cuma
me.
bikin MMORPG soalnya
We've got to do
investasinya besar,
Yes,
terus balik
I'll
modalnya
see you
lama
tomorrow.
juga.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Oh iya, si mau
Traveler,
ribut
climb on.
server kan
Please stay for a
dia
moment.
itu
I
tolong
have
kasih itu.
something to tell you.
Ya aku tahu sih.
No,
Aku
take
cukup update
Xavier
lah
back.
dengan video kayak gini.
He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the
Kayaknya
fountain.
dia udah nggak ketolong sih dia. Ya.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Nah, sekarang MMO tuh pas udah susah. Ya, yang sukses tuh udah. Saya MMO yang sukses tuh bisa dihitung dengan jari lah saya.
So what do you want to tell us, Chevreuse?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The Baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
quite an exhilarating story.
Yep, the Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevraz?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions. Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets.
Gitu ya, game FPS ya.
Methods appear to be
Ya
very
kayak
similar
Fortnite
to what
gitu
is
ya.
described in the novel.
Nah, tak station Valorant gitu.
But Paimon didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
The Marashose Phantom has
Iya, ternyata
released
banyak game
an
PvP
information
kan.
to the
Di
public.
PvP kan
As
mereka
the
nggak perlu
investigation
bikin
is
banyak konten
currently at a
kayak
standstill.
Genshin kan.
The murderer is extremely
Ya
cautious.
kontennya PvP itu banyak yang butuh bikin skin paling skin mat baru berapa.
People use those in Fontaine,
Kalau
right?
kayak Genshin S1 tuh kan ini butuh kontennya tuh agak butuh banyak investasi lah, modal gede.
Impossible.
Tidak
We
banyak yang
perform
bisa.
a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every
Maintenance-nya
day.
juga
If one
high
of the
cost lah
weapons had been
istilahnya.
fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon. However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
What do
Ya,
you mean?
kalau Jason kawan-kawan.
I hope
Butuh
you all
ini ya,
can go back and get some
the
shut-eye.
skill ya,
You
high
can
skill ya.
decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have,
Nah,
the
sebenarnya
greater
FPS
chances
juga
that
sih
justice will
kayak
prevail.
kalau game kayak Genshin itu lebih populer daripada game kayak
Carrying out
kayak
investigations
Valorant.
isn't
Cuman
actually
kebanyakan kan
supposed to
yang
be
main
our
itu kan game mainnya di HP gitu ya.
Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators.
Di
Finding
HP
them is
sama
really up
game
to the Marashose Phantom.
main casual
You
gitu
could
ya,
say
jadi nggak
I'm
terlalu
taking
rame
part in the
kalau
investigation
di
out of
internet.
personal
Iya.
interest.
Yang main banyak juga
I
sih.
don't want people to see muskets in a negative way. And also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request, nothing more. If you
Dia
two
lagi,
have any
ya.
interest in the
Siapa?
case after we finish filming
Siapa dia
tomorrow
lagi?
and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
Nah, aku nyari Umo ya, si Umo lagi hiatus. Baliknya sekitar tanggal 16 Januari gitu. Jadi aku streaming aja buat ngisi biar nggak kosong aja.
Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired too. We've really been hustling all day.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Iya kan, nah, aku tidak ini ya, tidak membaca pengumumannya Umo. Steam terakhirnya Umo tuh minggu lalu apa 2 minggu lalu gitu. Yang dia pamitan. Oke, ini kita coba ya eventnya ya. Aku pengen ini soalnya. Pengen dapat senjatanya, kan ada hadiahnya ini ya. Ini aku dengar soalnya bagus ini. Poemornya ini. Oh, di sini. Oh ya, ini event yang ada sniper gitu ya. And sniper elite. Oke. Nice headshot. Nanti ya liburan ya. Ini kayaknya aku juga mikir, kalau aku liburan streaming apa liburan? Kalau streaming kayaknya juga sih. Iya ini. Nice. Mantap. Oops. And nice. Asik juga sih itu. Oh, oke, dewinya udah keluar. Hah, nice. Ya, itu enaknya, bisa dewinya udah main questnya udah dewinya nonton Red Free Zombie, wah itu mimpinya. Nggak sih, tapi dapat free skin sih kalau nonton lagi sama aku dengar ya.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Skin Sincho. Ya, kalau masalah free zone ini kita dapatnya furniture bang. Apa itu namanya mana ya? Ada sih eventnya di sini tuh, mana sih ya? Nah ini nih, dapat ini nih, patung zombie gratis nih. Mau ini. Ini buat report. Ini materialnya apa ya? Oh, ini buat. Aku mau habisin buat apa ya? Actionnya. Oh iya nih. Aku pengen nyoba farming ini. Domain yang baru ini. Ini kan. Oh iya ini. Buat Shanyun atau apa nggak salah itu namanya, yang Cloud Tender itu dia pakai setnya ini. Ya tahu juga so, ke alergi skin ya, skinnya jarang bikin ya emang. Genshin itu. Walaupun patungnya tuh mereka tuh kayak di Cina tuh dia collab sama museum apa gitu. Itu buat collab gitu, nggak tahu. Ya. Mungkin mereka emang skin itu emang mungkin skin itu buat iseng-iseng doang kayaknya gitu. Nggak berencana tuh ya di full time skin game itu.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Ya mereka bikin karakter baru sekali aja daripada bikin skin lebih menguntungkan ya secara profit.
Time to shine. Go and fly. I swear by my sword. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Ya, Zong itu emang cukup populer ya untuk
Let the world come alive.
kalangan wanita ya. Nah ternyata Zong, jadi mungkin mereka pada pengen skin. Ya, atau mungkin nanti ya mereka nunggu karakternya habis dulu baru bikin skin kali ya kan.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Ini timnya nama ngasih ya, nggak usah ngapain, nggak ada tulangnya. Wah, defense lagi. Buktinya tag. Farming di sini.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Right here. Right now. Right here. I swear by my sword. Go and fly. I'm always watching. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Wah, oke, ini rotasinya lebih nice. Wah, elemental masternya tuh ya. Mas kayaknya ini attack kita betasin aja. Ya, rumputnya sih begitu, atas cowoknya udah habis. Ya, rumputnya sih begitu. Habis si gaming itu, sampai Natlan.
Right here.
Ya, tapi sebelumnya ini sih emang udah lama puasa karakter cewek juga sebenarnya guys itu. Kayak terakhir karakter cewek bintang 5 itu si Dea, tapi kan di standar ya. Sebelum Dea tuh si Milo. Justru bintang 5 itu cowok semua. Ya, si Baizu gitu kan.
Shower me with praise. Right now. Emerge.
Baizu, Bang Hitam, terus apa? Lini ya.
Wait. Hear me.
Nevilet, dan Grizzly gitu. Aku masih ada bintang 4-nya, tapi yang cewek sih, yang dia bintang 4-nya.
Right here. Emerge.
Oh, yang cewek. Ya, ada. Jadi kayaknya berarti ya gantian lah ya sekarang ya. Karakter cowoknya yang dijarangin. Dan dulu cowoknya sampai Natlan ya. Aduh, ini animenya kenapa di style yang ini? Kenapa dia jiwa saja? Parah sih. Nggak suka lagi ya. Iya. Udah lama emang.
Right now, emerge.
Ya udah sekarang latihan lah. Yang para cowoknya yang di stop dulu ini. Kembali ke waifu dulu.
Let the world collide!
I swear by my sword. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Right here.
Frost is coming! Getting gear!
Strike a pose. Emerge. Right here.
Hair! Getting gear! Going under! Frost is coming! Hair! Frost is coming! Getting gear!
Shower me with praise. Emerge. Right now.
Oops. Michael ya. Ah, 120. Satu lagi deh. Pakai. Oh enggak ya. Satu lagi. Kayaknya aku punya transcendration tapi kayaknya belum bisa beli sih.
Go as one. Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song. Right here. Emerge. Ha! Barbados, guide us. Ha! Right here. Right now. Shower me with praise. Let the world collide.
Frost is coming!
Go as one. Emerge. Right now. Oh. Ha!
Getting gear!
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Oh ini harus selesai yang atunya sih. Ya sampai lah. Oke. Oke, kayaknya habis ini aku udah sih. Lama sih bentar doang. Capek juga sih aku. Habis tadi kerja. Pasang condensation. Filternya nggak ada tumbal. Ya, emang gitu ya. Oke, bentar cek pot dulu. Ini udah sih kayak aku mau istirahat. Aku capek juga deh.
This realm.
dikit lagi sih habis lumayan. SO mingguan ya buat ini ya, Red Tag XP ya. Kemarin aku cuma farming ini sih, trash material sih buat siap-siap keluar biasa. Baliknya sih aku paling pakai punya yang udah siap aja yang udah ada.
If you ever...
Nampak masak sesuatu dua kali ya. Oh iya, thanks. Oh, minggu kali ya. Betul pas. Wah, baru nyampe rumah Bang Bel. Aku mau udah main stream nih, pelan banget. Ya, dan aku emang gak ada rencana stream lama-lama sih. Tadi aku mau ngapain ya kalau lupa sih. Oh iya, mau masak. Aku juga tadi habis pulang kerja langsung stream, jadi kayak capek juga sih. Fontinalia Mouse, coba ya. Nah, ini. Oh, sekarang di grup jadi kayak gini ya. Oh, ini.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Ada spesial? Tidak ada? Oke. Sama kredit ya. Termologin ya. Ya, besok kan aku stream lagi sih. Besok kan libur ya. Weekend.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Generation semester kayak gitu ya.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Ya, lagu Volokasa Wasisnya aku apa ya, lagu background musik kesukaanku lah istilahnya. Lagunya sangat indah sekali. Teleponan betul pas. Oh iya, Bon bisa main ya. Ya, bisa aja lah ya.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Oke, balik ke konten kali ya. Ya. Ya, jadi kayaknya aku bakal abis ini bakalan stream guys. Ya. Besok aku mungkin keluarin eventnya buat dapat weaponnya itu maupun naikin levelnya. Itu kalau nggak salah materialnya pakai yang ya. Oh di atasnya nggak sih? Ah pakai ini. Ada lumayan ini ya Pak. Oh ya besok Sabtu tuh. Ada Saturday ya buat farming ini.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Ya. Oke guys, terima kasih udah nonton. Wah, ini capek sekali aku. Jadi maaf ya kalau nggak terlalu banyak ngomong. Ups, boleh balik ya. Kok yang ini sih, ntar ending stream harusnya. Salah skip. Ya jadi habis ini aku akan ya istirahat akhirnya dan tidur ya paling ya. Kalau sebenarnya jam 10 biasanya udah tidur biasanya tuh. Aku tidak suka begadang. Terima kasih ya Bang Ben kalau pun cuma sebentar. Tadi Bang Birubinya lebih banyak dan siapapun tadi yang nonton. Ya, cuma su. Bye bye.